Hi Brollies, Marvin here from TechBroll.com, where we do unboxings, reviews, and sexy B-rolls. And today I'll share with you one of my camera gears that allows me to produce high quality photos and videos, and most importantly, allows me to get creative and give my contents a little more life to it. We're talking about one of my favorite video lights right now, the Pilotfly Atomcube RX1. So if you want to get footages like this, then stick around. With that being said, let's get into it. Now before we start, I would just like to give a huge shout out to Vizen Marketing, where I got this from, and they also sent me a couple of accessories. So we have the RX1 DSC diffuser and the RX1 HGC Honeycomb Grille hood. Alright, now let's unbox the Pilotfly Atomcube RX1 first. As you can see, it features Bluetooth connectivity and has its own application, which I am pretty excited about. We also have an image preview of the product here in front, and the overall packaging is pretty straightforward with the complete specifications on this side. So let's see what comes in the package. It is actually a slide type packaging, and inside the box, the first thing you'll notice is that it looks like we have a pouch for the video light, which is pretty cool, but let me just place it on the side first. Inside the box, we also have a small plastic here, and inside it we have an L bracket with an attached 1/4 screw and the USB Type-C charging cable. The L bracket has a substantial amount of mounting holes, which should allow us to have more options when mounting the video light on a tripod or even mounting some other equipment on the video light itself. And thankfully, the charging interface of the Pilotfly Atomcube RX1 is USB Type-C already. Aside from that, we also have inside the box a warranty card and the user manual. Now, let's take a closer look at the included pouch, which houses the Pilotfly Atomcube RX1 inside. I'm not gonna lie guys, the quality of the materials used for this pouch is actually quite decent. And we also have easy access to the harness, which is really nice. And as you can already tell, we have different options for wearing this on a belt and whatnot. Overall, getting this nice protective pouch on the package is pretty awesome, especially given the fact that this video light is portable. Now, opening the pouch reveals the actual Pilotfly Atomcube RX1 video light itself. At first touch, what strikes me the most is the quite robust build quality with a ton of weight to it of around 272.7 grams. You'll definitely feel that this one is built like a tank with a construction that is made mostly out of aluminum alloy, which apparently also helps with heat dissipation. Alright, let's do a quick parts overview and check out what it has to offer. In front, of course, we have the LEDs, and then at the back, we have the Pilotfly logo, the model name, certifications, and other details here, and an LED screen on the right side. Flipping it on top, we have the power switch, and then on this corner, we have an adjustment wheel. And then on the right side, we have another adjustment wheel, but this one also functions as a button. Right beside that, we have another button for setting up functions, and the USB Type-C port for charging. Now at the bottom, we don't have anything here, which is kinda odd, but I'll explain it later. And then on the left side, we have 3 screw mounting holes, and a couple of strap mounting holes on both corners. Overall, in terms of design and construction, like I said, the Pilotfly Atomcube RX1 is built like a tank and could take any sort of beating while you're on the field. Now, I'll pop the complete specifications on the screen so that you can check it out. Alright guys, now let's check out the settings and features of the Pilotfly Atomcube RX1. Upon boot up, you can see here on the screen the Bluetooth icon for wireless connectivity, the current mode, battery charge level, color temperature, and brightness level. The corner adjustment wheel allows you to adjust the brightness levels like so, and it's actually quite precise, smooth, and satisfying. And then using the multifunction adjustment wheel on the right side allows us to adjust the color temperature up to 8500K. Now pressing the set button on the right side allows us to change modes. So right now we're on HSI mode, also known as hue, saturation, and intensity. So essentially, we can change those values using the adjustment wheels depending on our preference. So hue changes the colors up to 360 degrees, full color options, and we also have a nifty color palette guide right here. Now, pressing the multifunction adjustment wheel allows us to adjust the saturation levels, and turning the adjustment wheel on the top right corner allows us to adjust the brightness. And then pressing the set button again changes the mode to manual, wherein you can set the values for the color red, green, and blue manually if you think it's necessary. Now, pressing the set button again changes the mode to a set of different presets. First, we have television, which simulates watching television, of course. And then we have lighting, which simulates different types of lighting effects and different intensities. And then we have color cycle, we have red, full color, and party mode. Next, we have police light, which of course simulates the lighting effects of a police car. Here we have blue and white color combination, as well as the traditional red and blue, and we also have red and white. Next, we have flame, which essentially simulates fire like a fireplace or candle. In my opinion, these lighting effects are quite handy in some situations. Let's say you're filming a sort of short film or commercial, I think you might find these effects useful. Now, just to give you guys an idea how powerful the Pilotfly Atomcube RX1 is, here's a side-by-side comparison between the RX1 and the cheaper Viltrox Wii-Lite portable video light that I have. Now, to be fair, the Viltrox Wii-Lite is significantly cheaper, but this is just a quick comparison so that you can have an idea how capable the Pilotfly Atomcube RX1 is. So I set them both at 8500K and 100% brightness. So as you can see, the RX1 is significantly brighter. Alright guys, another thing that I really like about the Pilotfly Atomcube RX1 is the fact that you can control it via the Atomcube app over Bluetooth connectivity, and this is actually quite useful, especially for quick and precise toggling of different settings. Now, to set it up, all you have to do is download the Atomcube app from the Play Store, open it up, press the set button on the Atomcube RX1 for a few seconds to enter pairing mode, then add device on the Atomcube app, pair it, get out of pairing mode on the Atomcube RX1, and you're good to go. Now, you can easily adjust settings like brightness, color presets, and of course, you can manually set the colors using the color wheel. You can also adjust the HSI and CCT, which means the color temperature of white. And of course, you can also adjust the different scenes here. And we also have the DJ mode, which basically syncs the lighting effects to the music you are playing. Overall, the app and wireless connectivity is, I think, one of the selling points of the Atomcube RX1 and probably the feature that will set it apart from its competitors, especially against the cheaper alternatives that don't have this kind of feature. Now, while we're at it, I'm sure some of you are wondering about the thermal performance since LEDs technically does heat up over time. As per my experience, it's kinda hot to the touch, but not so much that it gets uncomfortable. At 39 degrees, it is similar to what you might experience in a smartphone, so don't worry about that. Now, I mentioned earlier that there is no mounting screw hole at the bottom, and that is because there is an included L bracket that has those screw mounting holes for you. With the L bracket, you can basically attach this in either portrait or landscape orientation on a tripod, and you can also possibly attach other devices here if you want. Now, like I said earlier, I also got a couple of accessories from Vizen Marketing. So I got a Honeycomb Grille and a diffuser right here. The Honeycomb Grille is made of silicone, so it is flexible and is quite easy to attach to the Atomcube Pilotfly RX1. And once attached, you still have access to the adjustment wheels and ports as well as the LCD screen. Now, the purpose of the Honeycomb Grille is to limit the spread of the light and focus it on a particular subject. This gives you a bit more control in some certain situations. We also have here the diffuser, which is also made of silicone and is equally easy to attach. Now, this one works the other way around, and the main purpose of this is to soften the light, preventing harsh highlights, and also hides the individual LEDs when shooting reflective subjects. Overall, in my opinion, if you have the cash to spare, I think these two accessories are quite handy, especially the diffuser as I find myself using it very often. Alright guys, before we end this video, let me show you how powerful the light coming from the Pilotfly Atomcube RX1 as well as its different lighting effects in a wide area. So to conclude, I use this almost in every video for either lighting my background with a splash of color or for my key light using the CCT mode. It's quite handy even without using the app as it has physical adjustment wheels and that they are quite intuitive to use. Now, using the app allows me to quickly change the colors and brightness without having to touch the video light itself, which is quite handy in some certain situations, let's say if it is mounted on a place where it's not that easy to access. Overall, it is a robust, featured-packed portable video light and one of the most frequently used camera gears in my arsenal, and I definitely highly recommend it. And there you have it guys, thank you for watching. Huge thanks to VSN Marketing for the easy transaction. You can get this from them using the link below. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see more reviews of the camera gears that I use on my videos. Thank you for watching, subscribe if you like this, and see you next time. Have a great day guys. You're awesome.